Hey Sam, I'm gonna toast some toast and make some omelets. I turned it that way because I can't read the chat if it's on me, like staring at the pan. Good morning, what are you doing? I'm gonna toast some little. Oh, I didn't get bread. Oh my goodness. Well, one little piece. Shoot. I need to go next door and get some bread. That is a problem. See, have these little French breads. Gonna make omelets. What y'all doing this morning? Hey, Mr. Shag Dog. Yep, George got that for Christmas. Welcome to the channel. My hubby, George, got that for Christmas. I'll show you guys. It makes noise too. I'm just making some omelets. Watch. It's so badass, ain't it? Hey, Harmony. Hey, Jess. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Favorite color is green. Irish. Kind of like this. This color green. Yeah, it's the best. Other people don't like it, but I love it. It's on Amazon, Mr. Shag Dog. They have, I think they have a Darth Vader one too. You can blame it on me. Hey, Rhonda. Good morning. How are you and Milo today? This is what I made for George. An omelet with ham and turkey and cheese and a little butter bread. Hell yes. Got the R2D2. It's gonna be here tomorrow. Yay! You're gonna hear yourself in the kitchen pushing the button down. You're gonna be like, what the hell? Oh, if you love Star Wars, Mr. Shagdog, let me show you this. George got this for Father's Day last year. It's the Millennium Falcon. You put liquor in here, and then these little cups come off the sides, and you drink your liquor out of that. Isn't that cool? And then this is like, oops, this is like the base, and you stick the cups here. I'm gonna get you in trouble. And everyone's sleeping though, to be loud. I know, I was like, oh, let me try to do that. Yeah, they'll get used to it. You're gonna be like that little green, what you call it, that little green lizard from that new movie Hoppers. He keeps pushing the button, goes, lizard, 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 lizard. That's gonna be like pushing the button for the R2D2, R2D2. Hi, Red. It is definitely worth it. She's gonna see how cute it is and forget that she got mad. I think my body's trying to get a cold. What you doing this morning, Red? Now I will take you guys with me to the living room. And this is our breakfast. Omelet and toast, omelet and toast, and coffee. Ashley doesn't like eggs, so I don't make her eggs. She's a very picky eater because my in-laws, when she was little, fed her puree because we couldn't get her to eat, so they made her food from scratch, and she didn't get all the flavors of like the fruits and, you know, I mean, all the different flavors of like the baby foods and stuff. George, can you do me a favor? Okay, come on, come on, come on. Ow! Stop. Uh, okay, stop. For real, for real. Ow! For real. Ow! Stop! Okay. Stop the chat. Stop. Ow!
I don't want to.
Okay, stop. He's tickling me. Okay, stop. For real. Hey, Pedro. George is tickling me. You need to call 911. Pedro said you need to call 911.
That was funny as shit, though. Oh my God.
Eat.
I will. What's the meme of the week?
Buy healthy, Red. Don't buy hungry. That's what Mark tells me all the time.
Hey.
Go to what?
Go to the left. Oh. You passed it. Left.
That?
More. The Chuck Norris memes.
I'm standing in front of a public school which has just turned into a refuge for children and their families who had to flee their home without nothing due to the escalation of war here in Lebanon.
Because I didn't want it on my face.
Who's talking?
BB Skid. BB's kid. Where are you from? Miami, Florida. You're not in timeout. I'm here talking. I just don't want the camera on my face. That's all. Okay, what's the question? Yeah, he will.
This is okay.
He's gay, but he has a special connection to classical music. There's many things that are interesting about it.
I don't know how he did, Red.
I did what now?
Wanted to know how you came up for the name for the channel.
Why is the Earth doing that?
Just put names around stuff.
Yeah. Visit Target. Don't live here. It's a terrible place to live. Well, it's not if you have money, but
First story. I let my stepdaughter bully my daughter, believed the pregnancy rumor the stepdaughter created, and forced my daughter to take the test. Then told her to move on without punishing my stepdaughter. And for that, my entitled daughter uninvited my stepdaughter from her wedding. So I canceled supporting her wedding and sent my stepdaughter.
I'll show you George's omelet, turkey cheese omelet with bread and butter.
Doing business slowed. Hank asked Copilot to excel. How to help bring back the $1 slice. Suddenly, Hank says, you gotta try this place kind of thing. All right, thank you. Hank makes the pizza. Copilot handles the spreadsheets.
We're excited to see the campaigns you've come up with for our range of sweeteners.
Picture this, a mustache for
Food so much. People have told me they can't imagine me living without it. But apparently, food is what's been holding me back from reaching my peak existence. You see, I've been seeing so many podcasts and articles about how fasting is the key to living forever. Autophagy, cellular cleaning, mental clarity. There's so many fancy things that it does. Dr. Sten above all has really convinced me to give it a shot. For no particular reason other than he looks like he knows things. So I'm going to do the unthinkable. I'm shutting my stomach off. For the next 72 hours, I'm just not going to eat anything. This is going to be the last thing that goes inside me with nutritional value for the next 72 hours. So
Definitely protein.
This is not just a meal. This is loading up the vault. And my God, this is a large steak. It's like a freaking poodle on my plate. Like that. Good, that could bring this thing back to life. For this meal, I intentionally went higher fat and higher protein for higher hopes of satiety throughout the video. And I also just want to limit the carb withdrawals because those are going to be really bad. I don't know how, but hopefully one of these eggs could hatch inside me and feed me chicken over the next couple days. I savored every bite of the steak and eggs, and oddly enough, I felt calm, even though I knew this would be my last meal for days. But at the time, I had absolutely no idea that I was about to put myself free. Last bite. And just like that, the fast has now started. Started Monday at 4:30 p.m. and I cannot eat again until Thursday at 4:30 p.m. Goodbye, food. I will see you in 3.
Oh, that's a fake plant, Pedro.
We are just about 16 hours into the
I know, it's seen better days. I'm gonna get a different, it's like a
before bed.
fake tree.
That's
So what I'm gonna do is get a
fast every day already. So I knew the beginning.
be a bigger one, because that's usually where we put the Christmas tree. So once the Christmas tree goes away, it gets very depressing in here.
Because this really is just the beginning. I did a quick physique check yesterday before my last meal, and while this really isn't about fat loss, it's still going to be very interesting to see the difference that just 72 hours can make. Maybe 10 years ago, I would have fasted for the pure reason of getting shredded, but now I care about other things equally as important. Killing off cancer cells, eliminating tumors, inflammation. But the thing that I am most excited to achieve is autophagy. Autophagy literally means self-eating, which sounds a
My car is not even half the stuff that I want. They have, but I just overpriced, so I'm like, but I'm not taking it.
Think of it like a biological cleanup.
Here you.
Clearing out the junk so healthier cells can function better. Because of that, autophagy has been linked to anti-aging benefits and increased longevity. One of the less glamorous parts of this experiment is checking my pee. These strips measure ketones to see if my body switched to burning fat for fuel. And at the moment, we've got nothing.
Which one should I schedule for tomorrow?
I don't know.
And lastly, we'll see if my skin improves. Fasting has been linked to clear
I did Mardi Gras
skin.
once. We still have a bunch of ones here.
At the very least, I'll come out looking slightly less tired. Breakfast is served.
I think about doing Martin's Fan Fest since it's a bigger chunk, a bigger sized one.
Okay.
It'll help
Get rid of
save up
it.
more space so I could do more stuff.
Yeah, do it.
I gotta build a plan because the way I see it, the only way this fast works is if I don't have free time. If my mind stands still, I think about food. So I just need to distract myself from my own thoughts. If I stay busy, I forget that I'm starving. So let's get busy. According to Dr. Sten, 0 to 24 hours is phase 1, the glycogen depletion phase. In the world of torture, this is the stage where they break you. This is when my system starts draining all of its stored carbs for energy. Because I'm not yet adapted to functioning in a fasted state, I'm about to feel every single side effect. I am at the grocery store right now, diabolical for stuff, I know, but we need to go inside and get some supplies. Fasting grocery list be like? Being in a grocery store while you're fasting is a dangerous game. I walked past the bakery like it's an ex I broke up with on Christmas. I didn't stop or make eye contact.
I'm just prepping a vlog to be uploaded
Infuse my stomach with
for
the
Monday.
carb in carbonation. And hopefully my skin is just as sparkling. I grabbed a bunch of different flavors like coconut pineapple for an island vibe and strawberry lime for a I'm not sure what vibe really. And realistically, we already know that plain water is just gonna be straight up boring.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah. He said the water, the plain water is gonna be boring.
for electrolytes. Who's they? They sound
Who else is in there right now? I can't see.
but essentially it sounds
Red,
like
Pedro.
What's up, fellas?
Oh, we got a new guy. There's Target in here. Well, it was.
But my mind is open. I thought it was
I was cooking on the toaster, and
so I don't overdo it with the caffeine.
this guy, Mr. Shag Dog,
It sounds right up my
he
alley.
ordered the R2D2 toaster. He said his wife's gonna kill him. He's like, but it's worth
Yeah,
it.
she'll get over it.
I'm totally joking. You so need the other item. It's just about collecting flavored waters. So I went home, filled the fridge with drinks, and tried my best to bury myself in work so I forgot food.
Nothing's the worst when you're trying to transfer a project from iMovie into AirDrop it onto your iPad so you can go in and
Custom puzzle of one of our engagement photos. Look how happy I look. Me with the love of my life. Filled luggage in stores. But this puzzle is going to be a side quest for me during the fast. So when I have nothing to do, my mind will be occupied. So it's going to distract me from hunger by making me just angry instead. 500 pieces. I hate to see a donut in pieces instead of in my mouth. We are officially 24 hours into the fast, or 48 hours remaining.
there we go.
I don't know if I'd rather have the remaining time left, or how much time I've fasted for as my default. They're both just reminders that the suffering isn't over. They both disappoint me every single time I look at them. In terms of how I feel right now, I wouldn't say I'm starving. I'm just aware of food. That's not mine. I think my stomach is like, are we really doing this? Or are you joking? I'm just trying to remind myself that hunger is weakness leaving my body. We cannot get into ketosis fast enough. For 24 hours in, I felt good. Better than I expected. But very shortly after, it hit me. 26 hours in. And I'm starting to get a taste, and my first downward spiral. At least I've tasted something, but I just got so hungry. Out of nowhere, I'm literally dissecting the flavor profile of my own saliva. Boba is starting to look like a little mobile brisket. I'm irritable and moody. I'm irritated without irritating.
Anything else being chatted, babe?
I think I'm just psyching myself out.
No, just after what Red said about his car.
I'm guessing everything.
What's wrong with it?
Like what they found.
He just said, but my car is not even half the stuff that I want.
There's highs,
They have it, but it's just overpriced. So I'm like, but I'm not gonna buy it.
we got this.
Alright, cool.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, I think we do.
Almost there.
For dinner tonight, I'm having some tea and a sparkling water for dessert. Sophisticated starving, I call it. Definitely feeling better than a few hours before, but I am feeling really, really weird right now. I feel like I could eat everything, but I also feel like I could eat nothing. I'm at this tipping point of either giving into every temptation or leaving hunger behind for good. Like I'm calm, I'm focused, but I'm 1 second away from a bad decision at all times, which is a very weird place to be.
There we go.
But overall today, I definitely think I've handled it much better than I expected. Today literally felt twice as long as a normal day. So it just goes to show me how much food plays a role in my daily life. It's literally the game plot.
Red said, no, what I meant was I just got half of the stuff I need, but the other half of the stuff I need, they don't got it. Oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute. That's not making any sense. I get you now.
Into the fast, which means we're over halfway, which is super exciting. Morning weight is 190.5 pounds.
Whoa, what the heck?
And I'm feeling calm because we're in phase 2, the ketosis phase. Glycogen is mostly gone. We're burning 90 to 95% fat now. I'm getting less delicious by the hour. Good news is, autophagy really starts here. Last night's sleep was actually really good. I just thought about Dr. Sten gave me a big spoon, covered my mouth with his hand, telling me it's all going to be okay. Like, I have never had a readiness sport that looks like this. I am just ready to take over the day. I feel supernatural. All of my senses are heightened right now. Like, I heard a train at 5 a.m. that I've never heard before. I told Katie, she's like, it happens every morning. This was the first time I heard it. Can you explain that? I can't. The reason that I'm feeling calm is because I don't have the capacity to stress right now. I can't overthink. I can't even think about what's going to happen in 5 minutes. I'm just so present. And in this moment, it's peaceful and it's freeing and it feels amazing. In terms of my hunger levels, I'm at like a 2, 3 out of 10. I can definitely eat, but I don't need to. And I don't know if it's just me. The skin though, glowing. So I don't know if the 40-hour mark is where things start to get spiritual, but it's certainly feeling that way. So if I can ride this feeling out, it's gonna be a breeze. But why do I get it? Definitely sharpened up a lot this morning. Not holding any water, don't feel bloated, feel nice and dry. I will say, I'm feeling flat as hell. Flatter than a surfboard. Here's a look at my DP. Things are looking a little bit more pink than yesterday, which would put us in the trace category for ketones. Now, considering the amount of fluids that I have consumed, my pee is gold. I'm not going to show you because that's just too much information. That's gross. But I'm just letting you know, it's looking like a nice apple cider. I don't know why. Usually my pee is clear. Now it's like I'm super dehydrated, but I've been drinking so much, so I don't know. It is really crazy how you can go from feeling like roadkill to feeling like you're at a rave peaking right before the beat drops. I'm just ready to take on the day right now. I don't need food right now. I just need normalcy. So I'm in the drive-thru, just sticking to my regular morning routine. There are some things that only a big black coffee can fix. So I'm excited for it. The first one always hits the most. What's the largest coffee size you guys have? Can I do an extra large dark roast black, please? Ooh, now that the windows are down, I can smell the donuts so much more intensely than normal. Usually these things are a freaking talent show spectacle, but now I should be working TSA. Or I found my calling as a truffle pig. I think I ascended. I think I have powers. I don't know what I am anymore. It's crazy that no food is doing this to me. Usually, I just like to feel defeated by food. I let it conquer me. I go to bed disgusted with myself, and then I wake up and then do it all over again. Wow. Good morning. How are you? Thank you. She called me sweetie twice. see I'm glowing. Look at the size of this thing. It's a freaking wizard staff. Oh yeah, that instant head rush. Woo! This might be the straw that breaks the camel's back. Basically what I'm saying is, I'm currently at the gym, almost 43 hours into the fast, and I'm about to do a heavy leg workout. So this is where the fast might come to a quick end. But apparently experts say if you want to minimize muscle loss, you still gotta train hard and heavy, even during the fast.
I need to start doing that intermittent fasting again.
I know.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it today.
Regardless,
Start today.
do the best I can.
When?
If I
At what
block out
time?
mid-rep, it was all in the name of the
No, you only have a window to eat.
a super primal lift. Back in the day, they
So
would
what
go
should I
use
make
them
my window to stop?
until they finally caught an animal. This is essentially the same thing for me in my own first world problems kind of way.
6,
No.
I'm also really just hoping that
What?
this does not
What's it
ignite
say?
my hunger.
0, 3.
Yeah.
3 o'clock?
It'll do
Yeah.
it.
That's too early for dinner.
Feeling way looser than normal. I usually need a lot more of a warm up, but now I'm good to go. So if I can get this for 10 reps, I'm gonna be super happy and also very surprised.
I'm gonna have to meal prep tomorrow, then I'll have to eat my dinner before the gym. Is that good to do that?
No. You gotta give it about an hour if you got 3. You'll be fine.
Yeah, but if I eat at 3, I'm gonna be hungry at 7.
A brief history of drinking presented by ABC. The Beer Buckle, designed to deliver cheap beer at unrivaled velocities. Punch, punch. $700 but that was somehow the point.
I gotta figure it out.
The perfect pairing of bed sheets and boxed wine. Drinking was different today. Less volume, a glass of wine, an expertly made craft cocktail. I see you there.
What?
Our shift ended. So
Still waiting for this vlog to go finish up. Can't read.
If you want some more, there's another bag. Nice guitars, Wayne said.
Yeah, the bass is mine.
2 is super early for dinner. Yeah. I'm gonna do the intermittent fasting, so I'm trying to figure out when my last meal has to be. So I was thinking maybe around, George gets off at 5, so if I eat, we won't be here. On Tuesday and Thursday, I'll have to see what I could do. Tuesday and Thursday, I guess, eat at 4.
Yeah.
And then
Oh my god. I did it. It actually felt easier than last week. What? I don't know if it's the fast or Shania Twain, the Silver One, but whatever happened during that set, I liked it. I felt good.
I'm still waiting for this movie to finish uploading.
Laser focused. They do say that during a fast, human growth hormone production increases by like a couple 100%. So fasting could be nature's high dose TRT. But I'm gonna keep the volume super low for this workout, just a couple heavy sets per thing, and then get out. I'm not gonna overdo it because I don't want to die. But so far, we're off to a good start. I did another set and hit 10 reps again, and I noticed something different about my mindset. I felt more aggressive, more willing to push harder, and stay in that uncomfortable.
we watch this YouTuber, you guys, that does,
Will Tennyson.
his name's Will. We watch him do these challenges. It's pretty cool.
Show a quick clip so I can see what it is.
I'll show you a clip so you guys can see the channel.
I'm starting to really see what all the talk is about, even though this.
It's Will Tennyson, if you want to follow his channel. He shut off his stomach for 72 hours.
Is going amazing, and I'm hitting all my lists. Training in this state feels as catabolic as being caught failing a parallel park, or being the first to apologize in an argument. Like, my body is screaming for protein right now. Like, imagine nobody shows up to your Disneyland birthday. That's what my muscles feel like right now. It's kind of weird. Sometimes I'll go to the gym after a small breakfast and I'll feel hungry and weak. But now being almost 2 days fasted, I feel like a new person with not even one dip in energy. I'm also definitely noticing I can manage the lactic acid so much better. Like when it starts to burn, I continue to set longer and go more reps than when I wasn't fasted. I don't know how to explain that. It's a pretty sick benefit, especially for leg extensions. Usually during my workouts, especially after a hard set, my face gets super flushed and my cheeks get extremely red. But today, it's nowhere near as bad, which I'm really enjoying. Workout is complete. Gonna do a little physique update 44 hours into the fast. Considering I had nothing in my system, I didn't expect much of a pump. I even thought flexing would feel flat and lifeless, but again, I was wrong. I just got so hungry. So I tried the saltwater trick. It didn't work at all. What I am noticing is that these spikes of hunger come when I would typically eat on a normal day. So I don't know if I'm actually hungry, or it's just my body being like, let's just get something in the system. Like I'm craving something firm and impactful inside of me. I'm just missing flavor right now. So yeah, I'm becoming very food focused. I'm just thinking about all the ways that I can break my fast. And many legal reasons as to why I cannot record it. And but for now, I'm gonna have this. Hopefully it subsides the hunger. When you start appreciating the notes in the water, you know you're deep in it. It tastes like the roast of a pina colada. I'm chewing the bubbles. I just tried doing some work and I had to stop. I cannot trust myself at this point. Seriously, my stomach there. Jeez. What I was saying was trying to do work wasn't happening, so I just spent way too much time. More than
Hey Sandra, how are you?
cooking reels like it was out of content.
Twice baked potatoes, but let's turn them into a breakfast food.
Oh man, just starting to throb. It's weird. I have like wow. My head feels like it's being compressed right now. But at the same time, I have the mental clarity that I only thought I could get from my right hand. But then I'm also noticing I'm starting to act strange. Like I'm narrating my own inner monologue. Like I'm an animal on National Geographic during mating season. Time is definitely ticking by a lot slower. This was the start of a very long and difficult downward spiral. Making myself a decaf coffee because I feel like my caffeine consumption today has surpassed the legal limit greatly. Look at his face. Literally how I feel. Defeated. Sucked of all life. Katie and I worked on the puzzle. The picture of myself becoming more of a distant memory each hour. Time was moving fast at first, but then everything just felt like it turned to stone. I can just stare at something and somehow understand it deeper with more focus. So fasting is either the litmus drug or hallucinations. Everything I look at, I can hear it pleading its case for me not to eat it. 49 hours into the fast, and I am going through it more than I've ever gone through it so far. I want to read the fridge so badly, and I can't even make a thought. But I just feel like I'm existing at this point.
What's Curious the George doing? Sitting here
I'm uploading a vlog.
working on his video for tomorrow.
I really don't know. I'll believe or potentially sabotaging you. I'm going up my own story. So I made her a salad here. Usually, my secret ingredient is love. Today is restraint and envy.
Don't regurgitate. Where'd you get them at? Time out. I know your teachers hated to see you stop on healthy.
I can taste it.
Somebody check his shoes. Can we get a shoe check?
Actually, it's so much joy watching her eat this food. It's like a culinary cup situation.
All right now, Chipotle bag. Don't you
He called himself a culinary cook situation.
Yes.
Now it's time to show you guys what I'm having today. got blueberry ginseng tea. That's some electrolytes with some ice for some hardness. And then for dessert, as always, sparkling water, a little bit of tea,
Red said, Curious George, isn't it okay
a little bit of electrolytes.
if I buy you a Curious George a plushie and send it to you?
Yeah, eventually we're gonna start doing mail streams, but
I can hold off on this fast. Right now, I think my body's going through full blood depletion, meaning my body's going from fat oxidation to production. This is sometimes called the keto flu phase of fasting. My body is pumped with so many different kinds of fluids. It's like spring break all over again. But no matter how much I drink, I cannot curb the hunger that I have. I'm really worried for tonight. Like, I think tonight's gonna be one of the hardest nights I've ever had in my life. I feel like tonight would be the night I handcuff myself to the bed and swallow nothing but the tea. It's gonna be challenging, for sure. But the second half of today has just been a grind. It has been a fight. Just to keep going and just to stay strong. It's very mentally challenging. But we have now officially hit 53 hours into the fast, which is 73% of the way done. So things are looking up. I'm gonna try to get to bed as fast as I can. I'm gonna try to go to bed so hard tonight. So hard. I'll see you all in the morning. Hopefully again.
I am feeling so weird this morning. Yesterday I woke up feeling great. Today is about detachment. Like I'm in my own world right now. I just turn my head.
hey everybody.
Things just move in slow motion. I can just stare at a wall. Laser focus, scary focus. I can smell things. I can hear frequencies. The best way to put it is that I just feel the most alive that I've ever felt. Just so present in this moment. I'm just so aware of all my surroundings. So I'm either in a high vibrational state or my stomach is just armor up. Like speaking of my stomach, hunger levels like a 6 out of 10. So I'm getting to that starting point, which is kind of scary because I can feel my body eating itself. Like I can feel something happening. So starving, well,
Is that true? Your body will eat itself?
scary combo.
Yeah.
You think? But
You can feel it?
I think
Mm-hmm.
a mood uptick is
You start to feel sick.
I think it's coming, which is a good sign. I'm excited for that. Other good news, we're almost 64 hours into this fast, which is 80% of the way there. What is that? 8 more hours to go. That's nothing. It's like 8 seconds. I'm feeling all the emotions this morning.
All right, morning weight is 188.7. So that is over 10 pounds lost on this fast so far from the starting point. And I'm basically only 10 pounds away from my stage reading. So feeling very light. A lot more dry and holding no water at all. My body's clear and not inflamed at all. A feeling I actually love. Time to test my pee.
Whoa. Oh. Can you have keto pee? Why did I smell it?
Alright, so we're gonna dip this tip right in. We'll wait 40 seconds for results.
No way.
Is this what it's like for a woman to get a positive pregnancy test, assuming it's bladder? Like, look how pink that is. Oh my god. We're in moderate ketosis right there. Day 1, we were here. Day 2, there. Day 3, boom. Could be not good then. So basically just means I'm using fat for fuel right now. The pee weirdly gave me a little life, so today I'm feeling kinda happy because today I actually get to eat. I'm also in phase 3, which means I'm in full ketosis and autophagy is at its peak. Starting off my morning with a dark affair. It can always be hotter and darker, but we're off to a good start. Downstairs right now. Yeah, I was thinking so far ahead. My whole entire kitchen is under demolition. Construction's going on, so I can't cook no matter what. I literally cannot lose. They just better be out of here by 4:30 or else somebody's dying. In terms of my joints and my tendons, they feel great. Usually, I have some aches and pains all the time. I'm a lifter. It happens to all of us. After leg day, my knees usually hurt a little bit. None of that. It's not completely healed, but like 90% of the way there. I don't want to leave this behind, but I want food. It's very confusing of what to do. I don't know what.
Okay, Red.
Food in a few days. And I thought I was gonna be very sore after the leg day, considering I have no fuel in me. But I'm not sore at all. Driving right now is like a game. It's like I'm driving in third person. Safely though. Even though I'm feeling good, I'm also feeling pretty fragile right now. Like a porcelain butt plug. So with that said, the plan was to go and train, but I also enjoy consciousness. And I just have this feeling that if I went to the gym, it just wouldn't go well. It wouldn't go well at all. So today's workout is just 3 sets of not passing out. So with all that said, I'm not going to exert myself today. I'm actually just going to spoil myself today and relax and just be in my body, because that's how I'm feeling today. I'm feeling very emotional. All the emotions are coming up, and I'm just feeling happy to be alive. I'm driving. I'm noticing things that I don't notice. I get beauty in things that I don't notice. Like the red light is beautiful, you know? So I just feel happy to be alive. I feel grateful right now. So I'm just going to sit in this feeling. I love you and ice creams. When you remove something as basic as food, your brain starts noticing things it normally ignores. The fact that I can just get in the car and go somewhere, the fact that I even have food waiting for me when this is over. It sounds dramatic, but fasting has this strange way of humbling you. Not because you're suffering, but because it reminds you how easy life usually is.
I really did think that the sauna was going to be peaceful for me, but all I'm feeling is like a turkey in the oven without proper stuffing. It's almost like my stomach is interrogating me. Also, the more I think about it, I don't even know if sweating is a good idea. I'm losing precious electrolytes.
I just finished such an incredible massage. I think I must have flatlined during it. It was just so deep and deeper than I've ever had it. And I think it's because my muscles are just too weak to tense up and fight back. But good news is it's 2:45 now, which means we have less than 2 hours left of this fast.
I cannot believe that I can see a 70 on that timer. 70 hours? Basically 71 hours. Are you kidding me? Damn. I freaking did it. Well, not yet, but I pretty much did. They say that when you break a fast, you want to gently wake up your stomach. I just want to slap it in the face. I want to throw cold water on it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to ease my way back into things. I want to just cannonball in. But no matter how much I want to do that, I'm not going to do that. You just don't want to break your fast with so much junk food because you're just not going to feel good. And I just respect the work that autophagy has put in so far. So it's not going to be my first choice, but I do have a plan. So let's go pick up the food. You found it then.
Of course I did.
That's all of our families. So we're making it easy to get involved at City Furniture. We're partnering with the American Heart Association to make a donation on your behalf. Visit any City Furniture showroom and test press a mattress in the sleep gallery. In return, we'll donate $10 to the American Heart Association and give you a $10 gift card. Together, we can save lives right here in our community.
Being in a grocery store in this fasted state is just crazy. A loaf of bread just waved at me. 5 days back. If groceries on day 1 was hard, this was on another level. Bro, are you kidding me? I don't even know what ripe bone broth even means, but we getting some Beef bone broth. Everybody after a fast with bone broth. I don't even know why. I just want to fit in. Then I got some really overpriced eggs, which I can barely even look at the price of those things. Wow. Can I get a medium of the roasted potatoes? Thank you. Now I'll take one of those. I'm just kidding. You know I've matured because 10 years ago, if I was breaking a fast, my car would look like I'm hosting a Super Bowl party. But now, a healthy young man. All right, goodies are secured, so let's go home and break this fast. Bone broth, eggs, and some roasted potatoes, and I'm tracking all of this using the MacroFactor app, the easiest and quickest way to track your calories. Not only is the entire database verified so you can trust its accuracy, it gives you an extensive micronutrient breakdown of all your foods so you know exactly what you're eating at the highest level. And today, that actually really comes in handy. For example, eggs are considered a great recovery food after a fast because they're high in choline and B vitamins. Choline helps your liver process fat. B vitamins help turn your food back into energy. If you want to give MacroFactor a try, use code WILL for a 2-week free trial. Link in the description. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah! Keep fasting? Are you kidding me? End fast. Man, that feels freaking good. I am so proud of myself right now. The restraint. That feels good. That feels really good. To push through that. Let's eat. I can't stop looking at this screen. I haven't eaten since Monday, February 16th at 4:30 p.m. My God. We have 3 whole eggs, we got some roasted potatoes, and we got some bone broth. My mouth is watering, my hands are shaking, the tent has been pitched, and I'm ready. Give me a moment. I might get emotional here. I don't know if it's just me, but the eggs look extra yellow today, extra scrumptious. Start with the bone broth. Oh, my toenails are curling. I have this feeling inside my body right now like I'm being saved from something.
What's up, everybody? Who's still here?
Wow. Oh, it is so flavorful. Now let's try the eggs here. Oh my God, that's gonna start leaking. Chewing is a skill now. I forgot how to use teeth. Which would explain the compliments last night. Oh, food is so incredible. I take it for granted. I'm supposed to eat this as slowly as I possibly can, which for me will still be under 90 seconds. I'm shivering now. I'm not even being dramatic. This is like an experience. All I can say, the bomb is diffused. Whew. This really makes me want to keep on this rhythm of just being extremely healthy, eating whole foods, and just focusing on my health. I'm gonna ditch all the protein bars and all that stuff now. Every single bite really did feel like the first. I was so happy and relieved in this moment. Over the course of this fast, I ended up losing 10.2 pounds in total, which is significant, but it's mainly water. I'd say a pretty decent difference, definitely a little less bloated. And here's my skin, before and after. I do feel like my skin looks a little more smooth, with a more even complexion overall. During this fast, there are 2 major things that I've learned. The first one, like a lot of us, I'm way too food focused. I'm always thinking about food. My life revolves around food, and it doesn't need to be, it shouldn't be. The second thing, life is beautiful. And I feel like I take so many things for granted. I just let things pass me because I'm just so go, go, go. So fast paced all the time. And this fast, at a certain point, forced me to slow down. And my mind was clear. I was realizing just like the beauty and the simplicity of some of the most random things. And it was amazing. And I'm grateful for that opportunity. So hopefully that's not something that I forget. Because it's really powerful. I'm not sure if fasting is the missing puzzle piece on the path to my peak existence, but it definitely put a lot of things into perspective and changed the way I think. I'd honestly honestly recommend every single one of you try this at least once. But I'm pretty sure I did find the missing piece to eternal happiness. I'll let you decide whether I'm talking about Katie or the donor.
I had time questions. You're not on the just turn everything around. You have more opportunities and thought around providing that holistic care, the preventive care, the things that save lives.
This is actually
Cool,
part of why
cool.
I love working
All right.
in the way that I do, and it's because we can actually have the time to think creatively, put the patient at the front, and then build a system around them.
So as you guys can see,
Don't.
sorry, just currently working on a vlog right now, just getting that
It's
such
not
a schedule
face you. Did you turn the camera around?
Oh, still facing the front. So it's just you.
It doesn't. It wasn't facing the front.
Oh, it wasn't. Whoops. That was a dumb moment of me. So yeah, right now just working on this, getting a vlog ready for Monday.
So for the next
You want to hold it on me so you can just people can see what I'm doing?
with no reviews.
First up, Irish Carbon smelling salts.
At least they nailed the most important part about a supplement, which is an impactful name. Now, I thought that smelling salts were like all the same, but based off the packaging, I don't think so. Now, these are whiskey and stout scented smelling salts. Scented smelling salts sounds simultaneously dumb, but also kind of genius, if you think about it. Lift heavy, don't die, finish your Guinness. Sounds like I'm gonna be like inhaling Hercules ashes or Conor McGregor's farts before my bench press today. What we need to do is we need to combine this activator into this bottle and then shake it until we feel regret. That's what the package says.
So I shook it until I felt some feeling of regret, which surprisingly didn't take all that long.
Okay, the bottle just got really hot all of a sudden, so I will say I do feel regretful now. Usually anything up the nose, it brings out the best in me, so let's go to the gym and hope that the luck of the Irish can help me hit a PR. Warming up right now to a 315 AMRAP, and I'm not gonna lie, not feeling that great, not feeling that strong, so it's gonna be very telling how powerful and effective this stuff is. I'm not wearing headphones, I didn't have any caffeine beforehand, so I'm relying solely on this stuff to hopefully get me a PR that I have been chasing for such a long time.
For years, I've been chasing a 315 bench for 8 reps, always coming so close, with my best ever just barely locking out 7. Maybe today could be the day.
Got my trusty spotter over here. In terms of directions, how to not die, I gotta partially open the cap, snip 1 to 2 inches away, replace cap after use. Okay, so 1 to 2 inches away. I think I should hold it double the distance because
That's what I said,
means
babe.
I already get double the dose. I can smell Sunday roast on a Wednesday. But here we go. We're going for 8, okay? Partially open the cap, 1 to 2.
0 in the chat. 71 minutes in.
Let's go.
We going for 2 hours?
Mm-hmm.
No. Well, I'm crying. My brain's hurting. I didn't really take in the scent. I don't really think I'm thinking about the scent of the smelling salt before a big lift. But I didn't get it. I actually regressed. I feel like I was almost too hyped. It kind of threw me off and I wasn't as focused. I mean, that's just my opinion.
Who's still here chatting with us?
And it got him good. He started to cry as well. Thank God I'm helping him out. But because he was so tweaked out, he couldn't even get a rep. With all that said, he had this to say.
That is amazing.
Out of 5 stars?
Oh, 4 stars. 4 is the minimum.
Then Michael Clement, who had a different experience. His best ever with 225 is 7 reps.
Here, we'll do this.
Oh! 1 to 5 stars would be it. After forcing my friends to become lab rats, I continued on with my lift, and things started to feel better. It's been like nearly 10 minutes since I took my first lift, and I don't know if you can see it in my eyes, but I am still feeling it a lot. Like usually throwing salts that I've had, it dies off within like a minute after you use it. This stuff is actually kind of like tapering off into kind of like this like weird, interesting feeling.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
I feel high, drunk, and I just spent all nighter. I can go to sleep. They say online that this stuff is perfect for lifters who want intensity, energy, and a little fun in every inhale. It's so far from fun in every inhale, but as the workout progresses, I feel like it's getting a bit better. But I wanted to make sure my review was as useful as possible to people, so I went for another sniff, but this time with a different tactic. Woo. I'm about to buy my CNS some flowers after this, but just like another whiff. Not as intensely, and I tried to think about the flavor, and it actually smells very nice, like a minty, fresh kind of flavor, not like alcohol at all. My eyes are kind of twisted a bit, but the gentle sniff, not the aggressive inhale, makes you feel pretty good. I'm liking it. I order these all the time, because you will go
Leave it on me.
The rest of the workout went really well. I think once the initial chaos settled down, whatever I took stopped fighting me and started to work with me. Either that or my nervous system just accepted its fate. Workout complete. The pump was actually phenomenal. Besides the bench press, every other thing I did, I progressed on. And I think it's because I learned how to manage the dose and made the dose work for me. Just a gentle sniff made quite a big difference in terms of my focus. And
Hey, everybody.
Whereas the first one,
Just finishing a scheduled vlog that's going to come up tomorrow.
so it kind of threw off my list. But
Members first. We'll have first access to it.
how much you need to pull,
And just that, we're going to just
I think it's pretty good.
not doing much right now. So what's going on with everybody?
That I would not use all the time. But I think I do have enough to leave my review. Next up, Anarchy Labs Shogun Fat Burner. Shogun may be the most powerful fat burner ever created. So they say. Key features include fat annihilator, craving
What?
crusher, and mood
What are you
maximizer.
doing?
What do you think I'm doing?
DNA. But this stuff looks serious.
What do you think I'm gonna do?
The thing that
Are you
I'm
gonna
most
sleep?
afraid of
Yep.
is 500 milligrams of caffeine per serving. That's a hefty dose. But that is no longer supplementation. That is taking over my entire bloodstream. Also, what in the world is Grains of Paradise? That sounds like an agricultural Zelda game or something that I would call my multi-grain THC bagels. But online it says, expect intensity comparable to an intense pre-workout. Plan time accordingly. Sounds like it should also say, plan your meal accordingly too. Like, I'm nervous for this one. I am. Take 2 to 4 capsules.
Getting cozy, my little cone. What you looking at me like that for?
You keep kicking.
Sorry. Didn't mean to.
I'm gonna take 4. I'm not gonna take 2. I don't want.
the blown airbag in my Porsche with a fresh new one, but I really don't want this to end up in the bin. So is there any way I can make a profit on this to cover the cost of madly expensive Porsche parts? If you haven't clocked already, we headed down to IKEA to look for frames. We're gonna make this into a piece of art to pay homage to the rebuild. Full video out now on my YouTube, go check it out. There was so many different frames to choose from, but I just couldn't find the perfect size until we came across the godsend bargain corner. These X-Display ones are perfect. I settled for this Bastan head. Yeah, look how premium that looks with the beveled edges. Jarred on later, let's get home and make this a sick piece of art. The airbag is so mortar from behind, the whole thing won't fit. So I interrupted my mom making roti to heat up a knife and cut along the side of the bag, ending up with 2 crispy slices of pork. God bless our mothers, man. Sacrificed a whole tree for this video. The inside of the airbag is mad. It looks like them things that pop up from the ground in Teletubbies. This metal was frame and stuck a piece of scrap photo paper on the back.
Yeah, definitely do that, brother.
This is the sort of look I'm going for. There's Mumsy helping out with the super glue. Yeah, that's not going anywhere. Smashed it. Say mashallah. Locked it in the frame. What do you guys think of my piece of art? Let me know in the comments. Drop me a follow to stay updated on how much it sells. I just replaced the blown airbag in my Porsche with a fresh new one, but I really don't want this to end up in the bin. So is there any way I can make a profit on this to cover the cost of madly expensive Porsche parts? If you haven't clocked already, we headed down to IKEA to look for frames. We're gonna make this into a piece of art to pay homage to the rebuild. Full video out now on my YouTube, go check it out. There was so many different frames to choose from, but I just couldn't find the perfect size until we came across the godsend bargain corner. These X-Display ones are perfect. I settled for this Bastan head. Yeah, look how premium that looks with the beveled edges. Jarred on later, let's get home and make this a sick piece of art. The airbag is so mortar from behind, the whole thing won't fit. So I interrupted my mom making roti to heat up a knife and cut along the side of the bag, ending up with 2 crispy slices of pork. God bless our mothers, man. Sacrificed a whole tree for this video. The inside of the airbag is mad. It looks like them things that pop up from the ground in Teletubbies. Dismantled the frame and stuck a piece of scrap photo paper on the back. Dropped the border on. This is the sort of look I'm going for. There's Mumsy helping out with the super glue. Yeah, that's not going anywhere. Smashed it. Say mashallah. Locked it in the frame. What do you guys think of my piece of art? Let me know in the comments. Drop me a follow to stay updated on how much it sells. I just replaced the blown airbag in my Porsche with a fresh new one, but I really don't want this to end up in the bin. So is there any way I can make a profit on this to cover the cost of madly expensive Porsche parts? If you haven't clocked already, we headed down to IKEA to look for frames. We're gonna make this into a piece of art to pay homage to the rebuild. Full video out now on my YouTube, go check it out. There was so many different frames to choose from, but I just couldn't find the perfect size until we came across the godsend bargain corner. These X-Display ones are perfect. I settled for this Bastan head. Yeah, look how premium that looks with the beveled edges. Jarred on later, let's get home and make this a sick piece of art. The airbag is so mortar from behind, the whole thing won't fit. So I interrupted my mom making roti to heat up a knife and cut along the side of the bag, ending up with 2 crispy slices of pork. God bless our mothers, man. Sacrificed a whole tree for this video. The inside of the airbag is mad. It looks like them things that pop up from the ground in Teletubbies. Dismantled the frame and stuck a piece of scrap photo paper on the back. Dropped the border on. This is the sort of look I'm going for. There's Mumsy helping out with the super glue. Yeah, that's not going anywhere. Smashed it. Say mashallah. Locked it in the frame. What do you guys think of my piece of art? Let me know in the comments. Drop me a follow to stay updated on how much it sells. I just couldn't find the perfect size until we came across the godsend bargain corner. These X-Display ones are perfect. I settled for this Bastan head. Yeah, look how premium that looks with the beveled edges. Jarred on later, let's get home and make this a sick piece of art. The airbag is so mortar from behind, the whole thing won't fit. So I interrupted my mom making roti to heat up a knife and cut along the side of the bag, ending up with 2 crispy slices of pork. God bless our mothers, man. Sacrificed a whole tree for this video. The inside of the airbag is mad. It looks like them th back. Drop the border on. This is the sort of look I'm going for. There's Mumsy helping out with the super glue. Yeah, that's not going anywhere. Smashed it. Say mashallah. Locked it in the frame. What do you guys think of my piece of art? Let me know in the comments. Drop me a follow to stay updated on how much it sells. I just replaced the blown airbag in my Porsche with a fresh new one, but I really don't want this to end up in the bin. So is there any way I can make a profit on this to cover the cost of madly expensive Porsche parts? If you have clocked already, we headed down to IKEA to look for frames. We're gonna make this into a piece of art to pay homage to the rebuild. Full video out now on my YouTube. Go check it out. There were so many different frames to choose from, but I just couldn't find the perfect size until we came across the godsend bargain corner. These X-Display ones are perfect. I settled for this Bastan head. Yeah, look how premium that looks with the beveled edges. Jarred on later, let's get home and make this a sick piece of art. The airbag is so mortar from behind, the whole thing won't fit. So I interrupted my mom making roti to heat up a knife and cut along the side of the bag, ending up with 2 crispy slices of borscht. God bless our mothers, man. Sacrificed our whole tree for this video. The inside of the airbag is mad. It looks like them things that pop up from the ground in Teletubbies. Dismantled the frame and stuck a piece of scrap photo paper on the back. There's Mumsy helping out with the super glue.
What the hell?
Yeah, that's not going anywhere. Smashed it. Say mashallah. Locked it in the frame. What do you guys think of my piece of art? Let me know in the comments. Drop me a follow to stay updated on how much it sells. Can I just replace the blown airbag in my port?
There we go.
Get the video and see if she's gonna pour her water down there so I can send it to Saidi.
Get your phone. Get my phone. All right. Hey, Royal. What's up, dude? What's up, Dindu? What up, dude? Just getting an iPad ready. That way I can go in and start uploading, getting a vlog ready for tomorrow. What's going on, broskies? Yeah, finally getting the upload for the Marlins Fan Fest scheduled and up and running for tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. I mean, if you're a channel member, you can see it first, but so what is going on? Homies, what's going on, everybody? It's gonna touch up a little bit. I'm not gonna shit. What the fuck is it? What's up? What is up, everybody? Sorry about being here a little later than normal. Had to go in and upload a vlog for tomorrow morning. Hey, what's up, Charmat? What's going on, my dude? Shit, this fucking folder ain't working now today. What's going on, dude? Just a quick touch up. Yeah, basically, so you guys can see tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. It'll be available for everybody, but channel members have first access to it, so they can go in and see us at basically this year's Marlins Fan Fest. It was something pretty cool. I was able to go in and walk on the actual on the field for the first time. So what's up? Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Just doing the beard touch up right now. Knocking some stubble down. What's everybody doing? How's everyone's Sunday? What's everybody up to? It's an open topic, so whatever anyone wants to say, it's right here. Hey everybody. Happy Sunday morning. Just right now, touching up the beard a little bit, just cleaning up a little bit the stubble. What's up, Cactus? What's going on, homie? Just kicking back right now. Had to upload a vlog this morning. Had to both scheduled it so it could be, so that way our channel members can see it first and then everyone else can see it later on tomorrow after 6 a.m. It was a cool experience, dude. It was us going to that Marlins Fan Fest, seeing those throwback uniforms be unveiled, and hell, just walking on a field for the first time ever, man. It's been, something you always want to do as a little kid, and finally being able to do that's a cool experience. Didn't realize the grass is actually turf. Funniest thing now, the Afro Man situation's hilarious as hell. What's up, everybody? Just checking for any stubble. Hey, what's up, everybody? All right. Let this thing heal. What's up, everybody? Just laying back for a little bit. Whew. Man, that hair just stands up weirdly.
Again, look, you can't see
Yeah,
anymore.
you can't. You gotta go outside and scrub that shit because of the air quality here.
I had the video thing there. Hold on.
All right, so yeah, we just got the Marlins blog already put in place. Got a few things lined up, so looks pretty good. Yeah, it's worse than what it is, but tend to get nicks more on this side than anything else, so it's all good. She stopped?
And I'm waiting for her to see if she comes down here. If she does so I can get the video.
All right.
Because I didn't get it last time.
Stanley versus Yeti.
And at some point, say he's gonna have to do something about it. me know if you hear water over there.
All right. Hey, everybody. So what's going on?
Is that Susan?
No, that was me. I just sent me to upload the short of the uniform, which is what I'm going to do today.
Oh.
I'm going to upload that as a short, kind of like a teaser for tomorrow.
Nice.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to our channel. We're just relaxing right now, touching up the beard a little bit. Honestly, have no idea what the hell we got planned for today. It's this lazy Sunday. So what's everybody doing? What's everybody up
I know
to?
we gotta go to Walmart. We wanna go to big Walmart. See if they got those Morgan sweatshirts.
All right. So yeah, we're just basically not doing much right now.
Oh, is she not gonna do it now?
Of course not.
So I can't get that video?
Of course she ain't gonna do it now.
Yeah, Susan said the rent still isn't high as ours. She
Oh.
pays $820 a month for a townhouse.
Well, yeah, I remember Miami's just ridiculous. All the trust, the cost of housing in Miami has become a
But for them, it's high. It's kind of like Indiana. But she said there's no jobs. They just fired. Paul got fired from his job at 12 years. He worked for BP. Amoco.
And who they hire?
Huh?
A Muslim?
Yep. A Muslim fired him.
Of course they did.
They give their food away after every shift to hungry people. So, it doesn't go to waste. And they've been doing it for years. He got a new Muslim manager, and the manager fired him for giving food to somebody instead of throwing it in the fucking garbage.
It's a fucking Muslim. What do you expect? That's a religion that they say it's a religion of peace, but let's be honest. The shit they...
You read their Sharia law?
Every
8 people are fighting for that? You're on the chopping block.
I don't get it,
They're going
dude.
to take you to the highest point.
And throw you off.
Throw you off.
But look what happened in Iran. That kid they hung an Olympian, a wrestler.
I'm not trying to be any kind of way. It's just, it's the reality of it. Stop fighting for something you have no idea what it's about.
People don't know what the hell they're fighting for. All they want to do is just, because this person says, so I'm going to root for them. It's like, good God.
Oh,
Is it stuck in there?
I think so. It might be. No.
All right, put that new pin in there. See if it...
Yeah, it bent it actually.
How bad bent?
Mira?
Well, I don't have my eyes in, so I can't see. It worked, though.
Yeah, it did.
Is it still right?
I don't know.
What's up, everybody?
Which pin did you take?
You'll see.
This is the one I took.
Try that one.
One little piece of 20 years left of what we used to have.
Yeah, that's what Miami does. It fit. Does it fit?
I don't know. Yep.
There you go.
Which pin did you get?
You'll see.
Where's it at?
In the bag.
In the back?
In the bag, and in the big area.
Oh, jeez, babe. For what?
There's hardly any pins anymore. That way, at least you can, when we get over there tomorrow night, at least you could pop it in something and not be walking around like an idiot.
They're taking the pins now.
Yeah, of course. It's their final fuck you to all the members and shit there.
Wow. No, it's probably the members doing it. Which I don't blame it, it's the members, but if the freaking
staff is doing it.
Why is the staff taking the bars? We're still here.
I don't know. I just put some Vicks on my face just because I nicked myself a little bit, so it just helps stop the bleeding and it helps soothe my skin. I'm gonna wipe it off in a little bit. The menthol in it helps cool my face down a little bit. And this little sucker right here, and it also stops the bleeding. So, because the thing is this, I tend to get more nicks on this face, just on those little spots there. And it's just more of an annoyance than anything else. Yeah. Yeah, like Crystal said it. How the Greeks put Windex on everything, Cubans put Vicks Vapor Rub on everything. There you go. So yeah, skin's feeling better right now. Yeah, like, you know how Cubans put wood? It's the truth. That whole Windex part of my big fat Greek wedding, it's their Cubans will put this shit on everything. Even told my parents that, and my dad couldn't stop laughing. My Cuban parents saw that and they could not stop laughing when they heard that. It's like, that is so true. That is so us. Yeah, I was uploading a vlog for tomorrow morning. I had it scheduled to be public at 6 a.m. tomorrow. Like, it was us going to FanFest. Dude, how many you have left? How many you need, Win? I think you're the only one in here. But yeah, I'm gonna start having people when there's more people in here. I'm gonna have them refer them to your channel also, so they can go in and subscribe to your channel also. Hey, we're networking here, and we're being all cool with each other. Yeah, no, you're gonna do it. Especially when it comes to the shorts and everything, how YouTube pushes shorts out. That's gonna help out enormously. Yeah, anytime. Listen, we're all family here. We're all here to help each other out, so we can all gain what we want out of this format on this platform. So, Wayne, quick question: were you able to see the vlog that we uploaded this past Friday of us going to see Hoppers? Yeah, we went last night. We went to a free car show, and listen, like I said, if it's your thing, hey, cool. It ain't my thing. Yeah, whenever you want, whenever you feel have the time to do it. Yeah, check out some of the stuff we did. We did us watching Hoppers and taking a quick stroll around town. Another one is us at trying out some of the foods and taking a look at Universal's Mardi Gras. I have those stockpiled. And then just all the fun stuff that we want to share. Yeah, trying to get that algorithm hit so that way it gets pushed out to more people. Yeah, I noticed one thing whenever we do our theme park and Orlando area vlogs, they tend to respond better when we do the Miami ones. Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel, welcome back to our live stream. It's a lazy ass Sunday morning. Not doing a whole lot today. Yeah, these beard touches are annoying as hell. Good morning, but still morning over here. Good morning, everybody. There we go. See if I missed anything. Hey, clean. Let's see how this stream is going. So I'm going to show you something. Look.
What?
On the Studio Creator app here, showing her something here, you can actually go to all your content and see how many hours you got. So for that little cart, for the one that we did yesterday, you click there. Not that one. Okay, look right here. 2.9. So right now, this one is at 2.5, 134. Not too bad. Just showing her how to do this stuff here. Yeah, we're just kicking back. We ain't really doing much.
Why is this not streaming? Like, get it up on every. These devices.
Ooh, I have an idea. I have an idea.
What are you doing?
Look what I'm doing.
What are you doing, George? Well, don't break those things. You better wrapping it around there so the phone don't fall.
It's not gonna fall with the points of contact that are there. Dude, it's not gonna fall. It's on 3 solid points of contact.
If she whips by it, meow. It's on the ground.
Sorry.
I cut my water pill in fourths, taking the lowest dosage I can because I have to see if I can get a prescription for it. This is crazy. Wonder if we hit that Cuban pharmacy, they would give me a prescription.
You never know. Let's take a look and see if any cats or any animals show up here.
We usually have a kitty that comes in, sits on the chair, lays on the chair. theory is the ginkgo biloba
Mm-hmm.
that I was taking was causing the whooshing.
Possible. It's plausible.
So, it's funny. Don't want to jinx it because it might be something else. But I've stopped taking it because I wasn't seeing any benefits from it. You gotta mail this back.
I know.
Shoes are still wet. Jeez. Gotta go get some boxes, babe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what? Let me check and see how much power you have. Hopefully 2 days instead of 1. Stuff goes by too quick. No. I think only 1 day. I'm gonna have to get one RTD. You know why? They're not putting as much in there like they used to. Yeah, 1 day.
All right, so we'll get some.
You just really need an RTD, right?
Yeah.
For Wednesday
Mm-hmm.
or tomorrow. Or 2 RTDs, rather. Oh, Publix might have them buy one get one free.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, but it's gonna be a little expensive. Is that what?
$5.99 for the
Oh, the drinks.
yeah. You put my oh, you got my
I don't have your phone. Oh, it's right there.
phone. Yeah.
Whoops.
Keep forgetting. Oh, I can do it from here. Oh, shit. How long are you gonna let the stream go? Because we got a phone call to make. And it might get heated. apartment that I was looking at. Didn't mean to close that.
So if I said, name the WWE wrestler that got
Babe, how can I find it?
Marvel, could you do it? If you said Seth
It's
Rollins
too
and
late.
his Thanos inspired ring in your hair, I'd have to go, no. Sorry, because if you're probably going for it, has to be Hulk Hogan. I would have thought that too. But it looks like the Hulk name is licensed by whatever wrestling promotion Hulk Hogan was in. Oh, it's Rey Mysterio, the guy with the Mysterio name and the actual ring gear. Seen it. To hear Ray tell the story when he first debuted for the WWE, he would bring out a whole bunch of different costumes inspired by superheroes and change the logo. Like this one, Captain America. One of my favorites, the one he did with Daredevil. And there definitely a few more in there, but I guess he did it so many times that the higher ups at WWE told him, you gotta stop Ray. We're getting cease and desist from Marvel. My money is it finally came to a head on the year he broke out the Joker costume after doing Marvel characters at WrestleMania for years. I remember they even ran a poll on WWE of what Marvel character would he break out next. He came out in the Joker and everybody was like, what the hell? So if I said, name.
Pick up the ball, Daryl. Just throw it over here. Stop acting like Carl. Finn. Today we're making croquetas. All you're gonna need is some panko, milk, ham, bacon, butter, flour, y un huevito. Mince your meat. It's time to make our bechamel sauce. Un chingo de mantequilla. Your butter's melted. Now it's time to add the flour and create a roux. When your roux is nice and roasty toasty, you're gonna take your ham and add it right into the mixture. You're gonna mix and incorporate everything into the roux. Now we add la lechita. Got our croqueta mix into a paste. Mira, que tu brujeria. Now we're gonna cool it down. You're gonna place your mixture on a parchment-lined baking sheet and spread it out. Oh, you got it all spread out. Time to pop this baby in the fridge for 2 hours so we can set it over. It's cool. And now it's time to roll a real Cuban croqueta. Hit with it like Play-Doh. Y ya tú sabes. You want a thick Cuban croqueta like you get at La Ventanita. Time to hit it with the breading method. We do flour, huevito, y panko. It's time to pop these breaded croquetas into the freezer because you want these babies frozen.
Yeah, go ahead, young entertainer. Go right ahead, dude.
George, how can I get my history?
What history?
Like search history? Because I lost one of the apartments.
Go to Safari, hit search. What history on top?
Where?
See where it says history? On the top bar.
Oh.
Right now, we're just waiting for to see if any cats or any animals show up.
University Park. There we go. George.
What?
This one says, at Whisper Lake Apartments, we make moving easy, affordable, and stress-free. As a deposit-free community. I already talked to her. She's the one working with me.
Okay.
You want a 2-2 or a 2-1?
1. Whatever's cheaper for it.
Same price. What sold me on this one was that storage that you have
I know.
underneath the thing.
Oh shit, David, that's awesome, dude. Dude, that Egyptian shit, what's it called? That grill's an amazing idea.
Which one will give up first?
That is an awesome idea, bro. That is an awesome idea, bro. So far, no cats or no other animals outside. You'll really be surprised sometimes, you guys. Sometimes you'll see stray cats go in and they'll sit on the chair. Sometimes you'll see iguanas and major lizards. It's so far it seems to be a pretty quiet day. Just to wait to see what comes up here. Just watching the Hurricanes versus the Boilermakers right now in the NCAA tournament. Yeah, that's awesome though.
I'll be honest with you, you get more room with the one bathroom.
Sounds like a plan, dude. So yeah, just watching right now, just watching the game.
Second round coverage of the NCAA Division I Women's Basketball Championship continues today on ABC and ESPN family networks. For more information on game times and listings, just go to ncaa.com. That last whistle was the first foul call on either team, so it has been cleanly played.
Dude, that sounds awesome, dude. It's a crazy idea, bro, but hey, that's how it works, man. That's a damn good idea, David. Well, dude, that was an amazing idea, though. It's awesome as shit.
Georgie, they're both the same price a month, $15.84. But look,
All right,
you get more room with the one bath.
all right.
But you kind of need the 2 bathrooms, no?
Well, you do.
Don't let living with cancer define you. Discover an injectable
I think with that extra storage space, that would give us enough room to store all the stuff that's in our closet. George,
Okay.
no, I think we picked the place. We just gotta.
Opdivo Qvantig can cause your immune system to harm healthy parts of your body during and after treatment. These problems can be severe and lead to death. See your doctor right away if you have a cough, chest pain, shortness of breath, irregular heartbeat, diarrhea, constipation, severe stomach pain, severe nausea or vomiting, dizziness, fainting, eye problems, extreme tiredness, changes.
You guys hear this little mongrel upstairs pounding on the floor, right?
Muscle pain, weakness, joint pain, or fever. Report severe or persistent muscle or joint pain. Tell your doctor if you have myasthenia gravis or Guillain-Barré syndrome. Immune system.
What was this box do? You still have these?
What color is on the side?
White?
Oh, there's one that I can't find.
I can't find them.
With over 500 million items, Walmart has everything you need to completely make over your backyard.
Dad, what do you think?
Have you ever felt like your cat was trying to tell you something, but you just couldn't understand what it was? Sometimes, when a cat senses that its partner is near, it begins to communicate in quiet, heartbreaking ways. When you truly love your cat, these are signs you should never ignore. Cats have always been mysterious creatures. They move with grace, think in silence, and express love in ways that words can never capture. But when a cat feels that its time is coming to an end, it doesn't just fade away without warning. It leaves small, powerful signs, messages that only those who really know their cat can understand. These signs are not just moments of sadness, they're final acts of love. Today, take a slow, gentle look at 5 emotional signs your cat may be near the end of time, and how you can comfort them in their final days. Stay with me until the end.
just kicking back right now, man. Watching a little bit of the game.
Feel your prey, and that matters more than you think. Sign number 2, their behavior changes drastically. Every cat has their own personality. Some are playful and clingy, others more aloof and independent. But when a cat senses the end drawing near, personality may shift in surprising ways. An affectionate cat might suddenly become distant or quiet, or the opposite might happen. A once independent cat might start following you everywhere, seeking constant contact. You might also notice changes in appetite or habits. Maybe they stop eating, they want to offer their favorite food. They might sleep much more than usual, struggle to move comfortably. Sometimes they'll meow softly at night as if trying to tell you something, not in pain, but in confusion or longing. This can be hard to watch, especially if you've had your cat for years. But remember, these changes aren't your fault. Your cat isn't upset with you. Their body's slowing down, their energy fading, their instincts shifting inward. What they need most now is calm. This then is steady it up. Sign number 3, they lose interest in things they people think this job was handed to me, and I'm just excited to like prove that it's
Well,
not
you got that
like a
right.
job, it's a right job.
So yeah, we're just kicking back right now, man. Not doing a whole lot of stuff. Waiting to see if there's any animals that show up there, because normally we would get cats. We saw a stray puppy just running around there. A lot of lizards, a lot of iguanas and lizards. But so far it's been pretty quiet so far.
How did you know all that stuff?
A horror director got arrested for murder. The FBI opened an investigation because Charlie Sheen thought he watched someone actually die. And there's a movie from 1969 that's still illegal to own in the UK today. And somehow, these are just the beginning of the most really disastrous horror films ever made. So let's start with a movie that basically ruined Christmas shopping for an entire generation of British parents. The Driller Killer is this grimy little slasher about a starving artist named Reno who lives in New York and has what you might call anger management issues. His solution to life stress? Grab a power drill and start making holes in homeless people. Pure classy stuff. Now, this movie was directed by Abel Ferrara, who you might know from other cheerful films about urban decay and misery. This whole thing cost about $37 to make, which is probably why it looks like someone filmed it during a blackout. Reno's apartment is this disgusting cave where he lives with his girlfriend and some other woman. And there's a punk band next door that never stops practicing, which to be fair, would drive anyone to murder people. The plot is pretty simple. Reno can't pay rent, can't sell his paintings, and the punk band is making him lose his mind. So naturally, he decides the best solution is to buy a power drill and protect
Over here, Angel. What's going on, dude?
brains. It kills are gross, but
Just trying to see what we could find in the back. Normally we get a bunch of animals showing up here. We can see there's some cats just show up and sit on the chair. Iguanas. Saw a lost stray puppy back there one time, which really blew my mind. But yeah, man, we're just waiting around trying to see about that.
Two stray puppies. Go get the dachshund.
Yeah, that is true. Would be a bad idea, David.
thing on video store shelves next to Disney movies and collectively lost their minds. Which, honestly, fair enough. Nobody wants to explain to their 7-year-old why the man on the movie box has a hole where his face used to be. The cover became the symbol of everything wrong with video stores. And
suddenly everyone from church groups to Parliament was talking about this crappy little movie. By 1984, the UK government was so fed up with complaints that they basically declared war on horror movies. The Driller Killer got banned, which meant police could raid video stores and steal copies. Picture grown adults in uniforms confiscating VHS tapes about a guy with a drill, treating it like they were busting a drug ring.
What's up, Angel?
Was ridiculous. Store owners were getting prosecuted for having.
I gotta find out more about him. That way we make sure everything works right.
For having it exist in the store. One day you're running a normal video rental place, the next day you're explaining to a judge why you thought it was okay to stock a movie about powerful murders. What a big career highlight. The really funny part is that nobody actually watched the movie. They just saw the cover and assumed it was the most violent thing ever made. When people finally saw it 15 years later, most of them were like, wait, that's it. The actual violence is pretty tame compared to what you can see on basic cable now. The cover art did its job. It scared the hell out of people who never even pressed play. The ban lasted until 1999, which means there were a whole generation of British horror fans who had to smuggle this movie in from other countries. Imagine explaining to customs why you're importing a film for girl-based homicide. It's for
What's up, Angel?
research purposes, officer. Sure it is. Even when they finally allowed it back, they cut out nearly a minute of footage. The head explosion scene, some stabbing, basically anything that might remind people why they banned it in the first place. It wasn't until 2002 that British audiences could see the full uncut version of a movie about a mentally ill artist with anger issues. But sometimes censors just make the violence look better than it actually was. If you're enjoying this video so far and want me to cover more topics like this in the future, I invite you to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It's the only way to tell YouTube that I'm actually doing a good job with YouTube. Also, my dog is mad at me if I'm failing at my career, so there's that. Anyways, moving on, sometimes the special effects guy was just too damn good at his job. Tom Savini had a problem. He was really, really good at making fake blood real. And in 1981, that turned out to be a complete limiting skill. The Burning is this summer camp slasher where a pissed off caretaker named Cropsy comes back to murder teenagers with garden shears. You know, standard stuff. But Savini's gore effects were so convincing that British authorities thought they were watching actual snuff footage. The story starts with Cropsy getting burned alive in a prank gone wrong. Fast forward 5 years and he's back at summer camp with a serious grudge and some very sharp gardening tools. The plot is pretty basic. Horny teenagers go to camp. Cropsy shows up, teenagers stop being horny because they're dead. Classic 80s horror formula. But then comes the raft scene. Oh boy, the raft scene. A bunch of campers are floating around on this raft when Cropsy pops up and just goes to town. Fingers get chopped off, throats get slashed, blood sprays.
That is true, brother.
Savini made it look so real that when censors watched it, they genuinely thought they were seeing people get straight up.
Hey, Cassie was up all night again.
Savini. The guy was a
Started days at night.
you know what real violence looked like. So when he made fake violence, it had this awful authenticity that made people's stomachs turn. He wasn't just throwing red paint around. He was creating wounds that looked like they could actually kill you. The BBFC took one look at this movie and basically had a collective nervous breakdown. They cut about 20 seconds of gore for the cinema release. But even that wasn't enough. When it hit video stores, they freaked out again and demanded more cuts. The rap scene got butchered. The shower murder got trimmed. Basically, any moment where Savini showed off his skills got the axe. And here's where it gets really, really serious. Store owners.
Thanks, babe.
Selling. Was it the cut version? The uncut version? Nobody knew. And they just pulled the movie entirely rather than just getting raided by the police. The police raids were real though. Officers would show up at video stores with lists of banned movies, searching the inventory like they were weapons. Sir, do you have any copies of Burning? Which version? The one that makes people think teenagers actually did. Oh yeah, that one. It's right next to Bambi. What's really funny is that nobody bothered to ask Tom Savini how he made the effects. The guy would have happily explained his techniques. Instead, they just assumed he was somehow filming real murders and calling it special effects. Because apparently, that's a normal career path. Transitioning from makeup artist to serial killer. I used to work in the film industry actually as a production assistant. One of the coolest jobs ever.
don't know, man. What's going on? I mean, there is. I mean, if you like basketball, dude, I mean, the tournament's going on right now. It's Miami versus Purdue, and so let's see how that turns out, man. Yeah, I know what you mean, dude. Like right now, we're just taking a look at the game. Just it's college basketball. It's the tournament going on right now. Seeing how that's turning out. Still no animals back there. I am that economics. I'm not in that tax bracket yet, Angel. Yeah, just waiting to see if anything shows up, pops up on the stream. It's 25-22 Miami. Miami's down 3. Bad shot selection. Purdue's up by 3 only. Let's go. Let's go. There you go. Good defense. Good defense for Miami. Court. And on the slash and lay in. 24-25. Miami down 1 with 6:40 left in the first half. Tied up. Good job. Hey, babe, Angel says a water fight and everyone teams up against you. Yeah, oh, here's against me. I'm watching the Miami Purdue one. Ooh, nasty dunk by Miami.
Uber Eats is dishing out deals. Like this buy one get one 3-piece tender combo from KFC. Save on more tenders, so you can savor more tenders. Get deals on all your favorites. Order now on Uber Eats.
Not much longer now, and I will also take to the skies.
Me too.
You? No, you will always be a worm.
Just wait and see.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Yeah, college is good. Sometimes it'll be nice.
You're not surviving hell. I'm not the one surviving that one. Shit.
That's on women's. With this new privacy display, we decide what's private and what we share. Now you see it, now you don't. Now you see it, now you don't.
I ain't making it out of that for alive.
So what do you think, Pops? Best gift ever. I hope you didn't break the bank.
Oh, your boyfriend's doing just fine. His Empower investment accounts are designed for the long haul. But nothing says I love you like a...
Cruiser Golf Green Deluxe.
It's easiest if you just do it in one.
Let's make this a part 5.
Get good at making secrets.
Yeah, but you know what they say, David. When it's your own business and you're building something with yourself, the time is more worth it because you're building something that's yours. Instead of slaving away for a corporation that's basically going to spit you out the moment they deem you useless. That's
Never
that's
give
that
your
that's
100% unless it's your own.
that's the thing. It's like what Crystal said. If it's something that you're building your own, every minute you spend on it feels like a passion project because it's what you want to do and it's yours. Having to clock in into another organization, just basically slaving away for them. That's when it becomes there because you're basically toiling to enrich someone else while they throw you pennies.
Unfortunately, we have to learn that the hard way.
But it's the truth, though. A blatant missed foul. Dude, let's be honest, dude. When it comes to paying your fair share, we all know that's the biggest con in human
We
history.
paid more than our share.
Because remember when they said that? Oh, remember? Because if you look back on it, David, when it comes to paying income taxes, it was supposed when it was first introduced, it was we're just gonna do this so the higher income earners pay their fair share, and then the only ones that have to pay on their taxes on their income. We know how that turned out, but it's how it is, dude. Everything that gets told, oh, you just have to pay your fair share. It's just basically a Trojan horse just to tax everyone into oblivion. That's all it is, man. Because when you think about it, when it comes to tax cuts, people have to just look at one thing. Yes, by math, granted, a tax cut that'll help us out. Granted, the total dollar amount savings for a higher earner, granted by comparison, is higher. Just because just by the percentage points alone. But when you look at it, when you cut everyone else's taxes, everyone benefits from it. But you know, they just say that just to get people distracted into thinking that they're doing something for someone else and it's not going to affect them. When in all actuality, it always does. It always gets handed down to
It doesn't
everybody else.
affect the people like Diana that works a $10,000 a year job and then she gets $11,000 back on her taxes.
Yep.
That pisses me off.
And then not to mention when you see how your tax dollars are being wasted. The fact that no one gets pissed off about that or just turns a blind eye just tells you how fundamentally dishonest these people are.
How conditioned they have us.
Everybody talking about taxes and children and benefits and all this other stuff, but then when push comes to shove and you need said benefits, they look at you and just tell you make too
You
much.
can't get food stamps when you lose your job because you're not below the poverty level. So go ahead and starve.
Yeah, so
We're gonna give it to this lady that has 5 kids. And keep her legs
That's
closed.
right. Hey, that's right, David. The Leering Center says thank you for all your tax dollars.
Yeah. But we're gonna give it to this lady that has had 5 kids with five different baby daddies.
Well, you know the reason why they do that shit is because they force it that way. That way the government takes a cut out of it.
We're gonna give her $600 a month in stamps, but your family can starve.
Everything's that we've been taught is
Thank you.
told.
Come again.
Everything has been a lie. But the sooner we realize it, the better off we'll all be.
Yep.
Dude, I don't even remember what day that was, man. So, the first half, man. Damn, that's a great one.
And then watch. By the time we retire, Medicare and Social Security be obsolete. So where's all the money that we put into it? Oh, we don't know. It magically disappeared.
Yeah, it's going into all the politicians' pockets.
Even though you paid into it, we're going to tell you what you can get done and what procedures are going to be approved.
Exactly. It's the biggest
Should
scam
be a
in human
choice.
history, you guys.
We should have a choice if we want to add to it or not.
All right, give me a second. I got this, and the battery is dangerously low. Let me plug this in.
You can go back on later. Do it again for a couple hours.
Exactly. All right, guys, we're gonna have to end the stream right now.
We're gonna make a couple phone calls anyway.
Battery's at 17%, so we gotta just have a few things to do. So we'll be back on later. All right, what's up, Angel?
Is it facing you?
Yeah. All right. I don't remember that date, man. I'm gonna be honest. All right, guys. Yeah, we got to plug this thing in. So
Battery's about to die.
we'll see you guys later on today. I'd say sometime around the afternoon, around 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Giving this ample time to charge. So see you guys later.
Bye.